All right, let's get back to this website. Any questions for me so far?
How do you get like, let's say a client already has a website, but you want to manage it for them or
Yeah.
redo it for them. How do you go about getting that information from them to kind of, I guess, control their website?
So let's start here. Depending on what they have and how old it is, like some people have fully coded websites that aren't really hosted on like a new age platform like Squarespace or WordPress.
Yeah.
With that, sometimes you might just pitch building them a new website and switching over where the domain points to. And we've done that here at Helps too.
Right.
I always make it so people feel as if I were to die tomorrow, God forbid, it's probably not going to happen, but they would have the ability to like keep moving. That's what I want for people
Okay.
because there's so many marketing companies out there that they build a website and then they have full control over it, or they code a website, they have full control over it, and nobody else does. So they kind of like
Right.
lock that customer in, and eventually that customer probably wants to move on. And this person or company has them locked in, and they're like kind of abusing their relationship, being manipulative, and that's not us at Helps too. We're trying to help people help people. So if we're like being
Right.
manipulative, that's not cool. So we build websites to where it's easy. And I always, when I do build a website, I give people a run through if they want it. I say, hey, I'm going to give you a run through of how to like blog on your website, how to access it, how to do things, and empower them to use it. So, and usually that doesn't make you less significant showing someone how to use their website. It actually keeps them coming back because they feel like you're a part of their life now. So they're like always asking me questions. Gabby, how do I do this? Actually, I want to do this. Can you do it? Because I don't want to take my time to do it. Most people are like, that's great. You want to show me how to do it, but I don't have the time to do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then just hire me and I'll do it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I always look at their website. If it's a WordPress website, you can just convert it to something newer, you know what I mean, and update it. But if it's not, like we've had a lot of websites that aren't in our area where I'm at in California, so we just build a new one and redirect the
Right.
URLs to it. So, yeah,
Cool.
that's my advice. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that does. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
What I always do, I go with the possibilities that are comfortable to me. Because most people are going to ask you questions and have no idea about web design. So, like, people don't even know what Squarespace is. WordPress, like, what is that? So people are starting to know what WordPress is, but Squarespace, people are like, what's Wix? Like, people don't know. They really don't. And so when they ask you, hey, we want to, or you approach them, hey, your website looks a little outdated. I can help you with that for a really inexpensive price. Most people will take you up on that. And you can say, you know what, I'm just going to rebuild it and I'm going to put it on a platform for you that is so easy to use so that when I'm done, you can just have it. And if you want me to stick around, I'll help you. So
Cool.
yeah, that's how we pitch it. And it's never failed us. Like some people have had us build websites and they're done. But honestly, probably about 90% of the time, people have always come back. Whether it's a 6 month comeback or like right after we're done, they're like, okay, we want to keep going. This is awesome. Like I see how cool this is. It's like building a house. You're like, my house looks so awesome. What else can you do? So
Right. And I think I can definitely see that getting referrals too, because I feel like a lot of business owners talk to each other.
they do. Yeah.
And if they say, hey, this person helped me out, it was really cool, and they set me up, they're great people,
Great. Yeah.
that could, that makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah. And I mean, starting out, you can kind of just like, it's not selling yourself short. Like when I first got out of college, like a $500 website was like good money for me. I was like, whoa,
Right.
like let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Uh, so, because $500 was like me working like five, well, no, not even. It was like, what is that, 50 hours? Like, that's a
yeah.
lot of time, in
Yep.
comparison to you doing like a 10-hour project. So that was wonderful. But as you get older and you start getting more experience, you don't have to sell yourself short. And that's one thing I learned. Some people would approach me and say, hey, I saw your website that you did. Can you do one for me? And I'd say, well, what's your budget? And they'd say, I want all this work done for $300. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's at least going to be $1,200. And they'd say, oh, they try to manipulate me. And I'd be like, no, I can't do it. Because I'm all of a
Right.
sudden, like, I know my pay rate, like I'm worth $75 an hour. And usually I
Yep.
discount that to 40. So if I'm discounting to 40, but you want to pay me like $10 an hour, I have to
There's
say,
no
like, no, that's not good. Okay, like I have other projects that are worth more money. So just honoring
right.
yourself and not selling yourself short, even if you are young. Because I'm 27. I started running helps too when I was 25, and that's young to a lot of business owners. Like some of the
Sure.
people we
That's so
service
cool
are
though.
like 70, you know? Yeah, no, it's super cool, and God has been super awesome. It has been frightening at times, right? Because people look down at you because you're young. But if you
Is
know
it?
what you're doing, and this is a young men's industry, so
Yeah, that's what I love about it. I love that in social going into digital marketing, you can walk into kind of a business meeting and your youth can sometimes look like an advantage.
yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, they think you know everything because you're young. And I mean, you do. I mean, you've been using
Sure.
Snapchat and stuff since you were like in middle school. Like, and so
Yeah.
marketing them on Snapchat, you have this natural ability to do it. And I think that's what's really wonderful about it all.
Yeah.
I'm going to add Grace to this conversation so you can meet her if you don't mind.
Cool.
Make sure you subscribe. We here at Helps You, we love doing videos, and we have some great things coming at you. We have things for writers, musicians, business owners, anybody who really has a project and a heart to reach people. We want to help them do it. So if you are a creative or business owner, we got tons for you.